What's up, sports fans? Today's me and my NFL Week 4 recap of the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys played last night on Thursday night on Prime against the New York Giants, and the Cowboys finally got a win 20-15. I'm going to give you all the stats, so here we go. Dallas total yards 293, New York's 303. Passing, Dallas 213, New York 277. Rushing, Dallas 80, New York 26. First downs, Dallas 14, New York 16. Third down conversions, Dallas 3 for 10, New York 5 for 16. Fourth down conversions, Dallas 1 for 1, Giants 3 for 4. Sacks, Dallas 1 sack, loss of 8 yards. Giants 1 sack, loss of 4 yards. Turnovers, 0 for Dallas, 1 interception for the Giants. Individual stats, Dak Prescott 22 for 27, 221, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Rico Dotto 11 carries, 46 yards, 0 touchdowns, longest of the night, 9 yards. He did have 1 reception, 15 yards, 4 touchdowns. Receiving core, CeeDee Lamb, 7 catches, 98 yards, 1 touchdown, 55 yards, longest of the night. Jake Ferguson, 7 catches, 49 yards, 0 touchdown, 9 yards, longest of the night. Jalen Tolbert, 3 catches, 24 yards, 0 touchdowns, 15 yards, longest of the night. So pretty much this game was a rivalry, and yeah, our defense got better. But here's the bad thing. 3 of our key defensive players were out for the game. Really, 2 of them were out for the game. DeMarcus Lawrence out for the game. That was a huge loss. He was out for, I think, I only saw the second half. I was at work, so I missed the first half. But I was watching the second half, and yeah, it became pretty much a defensive struggle. Both teams moved the ball downfield, but they couldn't get in the red zone. They could not get in the red zone, and they had to kick field goals. So yeah, this was pretty much a game I expected to be a tight game. I didn't want it to be a tight game. I wanted it to be a blowout. I wanted it to be a similar game like to the Browns, but it didn't happen, sadly. So yeah, and Micah Parsons was in and out of the lineup pretty much the whole game. And then the last 7 minutes of the fourth quarter, he was out completely. They took him out. He took him out, and then they put him in the cart, and it took him to the locker room, which is not good. It looks like a lower leg injury. Not good news at all. Hopefully it's not a bad injury. Hope he's okay. Trevon Diggs went out as well. Looked like cramps. It looked worse, but he had to go to the locker room to get some IV. He did come back, played a little bit, but didn't play the whole game, but he did had some playing time. The offense looked fine. The running game looked fine. It was nothing special. Rico was their best running back of the game. Zeke didn't run the ball a lot. He ran the ball mostly in the second half, mostly fourth quarter when the game was on the line. And then they started stuffing the game, and we had to go back to Rico and whatever. Receiving core was fine. Lamb looked like Lamb, 55-yard longest of the night. At 55 yards, he had basically 33 yards receiving. I mean, excuse me. 33 yards. 33 yards? 43 yards. 44 yards receiving. Not good. I don't like that. I think we get better, but that's not good at all. Really. Ferguson was really our key guy. We got on third downs on short yardage or whatever. And yeah, third down conversion was not good at all. It was not good. We won fourth down conversions, but man, this game went back and forth. Just move the ball downfield, get closer, and then kick field goals pretty much. Brent Aubrey looked good. He did miss a field goal late in the game when the game was on the line. We did kick a field goal from 51 yards, and he missed it. He hooked it wide right. His first miss in 50-plus yards in his career, in his NFL career. So yeah, I think he'll be okay next week. It's a miss. It gave the Giants some hope, but no Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors was unstoppable. He was all over the place. He had like 12 catches, I believe, and he was just phenomenal. But the last few minutes of the game, he was hurt. He got hurt. He was on the sideline. He made almost a great catch on the sideline on fourth down, and he lost it at the end. He had both feet down. Just lost at the end. But he was hurt, and he did not play the rest of the game, sadly. And that was a big difference because that was the only pick we got from the game. Only turnover we got in the game was an interception thrown by Daniel Jones. He just lobbed the ball. He just threw a deep ball, and yeah, it was picked. So yeah, but overall defensively looked good. No running at the Giants. I was not surprised at all. I expected this game to be more like a passing game, pretty much like Malik Neighbors. I said we got to stop Malik Neighbors. And Daniel Jones, number wise, looked good, but got an L. Couldn't get in the end zone. Couldn't finish drives. Had to be field goals. 5 straight field goals. What do you mean? 5 field goals for the Giants, and that's not good. I know Giant fans are mad, are angry. I know our Cowboy fans defensively are like, hey, we might be pretty good. We played the Giants, and the Giants beat the Browns. That was the only win they got, the Browns. And besides that, this game was a mediocre win. A mediocre win, but a win's a win. You take whichever you got. So you got to move on. We won the game. Now we get ready for 10 days. 10 days later, we get ready for the Steelers. That game is going to be where it makes us or break us. I think this game is going to make us look like, can we stop the run? Can we stop multiple plays? Can we hold them to field goals? Can we stop in red zone? Because the Giant defense did a great job stopping the red zone. We only had 2 touchdowns. One of them was red zone. One of them was not red zone. So it was not a big thing. But overall, Dak looked fine, efficient, pretty good. Numbers are not bad. Didn't turn the ball over. Rico looked fine. C-Lamb looked fine besides the 55-yard catch. Besides that 55-yard touchdown catch, that was pretty much it. And pretty much all after that, just dinking and dunking. Just pretty much all you got. Spread the ball around, whatever you got, and that's pretty much what Dallas can do. So but Giants had the ball more than we did, and that makes sense because they kicked mostly field goals, and we got touchdowns. But second half, we just scored field goals pretty much. So anyway, guys, that's not much to talk about. Really, this game was a rivalry. It was a tight game. It was a pretty much. It felt like it did feel like watching the Giants and the Redskins week two, where the Giants lost that game because they had a kicker, but the Redskins won because they got a kicker. They had 7 field goals, and they won the game because of 7 field goals. Similar to that, the Giants couldn't finish that. They could not get there, sadly. So but a win's a win. You move on and get ready for next game. Hopefully, 3 of our guys are healthy and ready to go, and we get to play against the Steelers on Sunday night at Pittsburgh, at Heinz Field. Tough place, tough environment. Get ready for that game, and Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoy this. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and as always, have a great day and goodbye.